Hey, good morning everybody. It's about 9:01 and I'm here to talk about a lineup, an animation lineup that's going to be coming in about a few weeks, starting on September 27th, Evans, and it's going to be replacing a current animation lineup that's on the ThisTV network. Now, first of all, before I start off, you're probably wondering what ThisTV is all about. You know, what is it? I know a lot of people have been asking that ever since they probably heard about this lineup, and if you haven't, I'll do my best to explain. ThisTV, excuse me for a second while I get a swig of coffee here. But ThisTV is basically a subdivision network of My Network TV, from what I can see and understand. That's what it is. It's sort of like a subdivision of My Network TV. And, or, that's my guess. That's my guess. But anyway, ThisTV, like I said, again, is sort of like a subdivision of My Network TV. And or the stations that have My Network TV. But anyway, ThisTV basically showcases movies throughout the days, Mondays through Sundays, I guess you could say Sundays through Saturdays, whatever you want to call it, Mondays through Fridays, Sundays through Saturdays, whatever. But they also showcase reruns of classic to present or recently present animated shows. On the animated shows, they kind of showcase, you know, classic to, like I say, present animated shows. Classic shows like Outer Limits, Mr. Ed, Patty Duke, and the list can go on. I think there's a few other things, a few other shows they air during prime time. I can't think of them right now. Well, hold on. Matter of fact, maybe I can look them up just for a second by scanning through one of these things. I wonder what oh, there's my remote. Excuse me, I'm out of screen for a second. But here we go. Let me just switch over to 198. So yeah, like right now, you know, they're showing the Return of Dracula on the lineup, and then they got the Curse of the Swamp Creature, and then they're saying to be announced, and to be announced, and to be announced, whatever. But basically that's what they do. But one of the things they do in the morning before they do all this, one of the things they do in the morning is they actually air an animation lineup. Now this past year, they've aired an animation lineup featuring a lot of animated shows from Cookie Jar Entertainment. Now, in case you don't know what Cookie Jar Entertainment is, it's basically a company, sort of an animation company that bought out, are you ready for this, Dig Entertainment. In other words, they now own the lineup of Dig Animation. All the shows and even movies that Dig Animation helped create or created, helped create or created, Cookie Jar Entertainment now owns. Now you might recognize the name from the fact that every Saturday morning on CBS you would see the logo at the end of a show along with the Dig logo at times. Like I said, at the end of a show. Or you might also recognize them from the fact that when you go to a video store you see the DVDs of certain Dig Animation shows being released by N-Circle Entertainment, and then you see the Cookie Jar logo on the side of the DVD along with the N-Circle Entertainment logo. But that's who Cookie Jars is. And from what I can see and understand, it seems to me that this past year, Cookie Jar Entertainment, along with ThisTV, which again, like I said, is a subdivision from what I can tell of My Network TV, basically of the channels that air My Network TV. It's a subdivision, if you will. Apparently had struck a deal with them to air for about 2 to 3 hours an animation lineup of all their animation cartoons of all the shows. Like this past year, I think they had Wonderful Wizard of Oz, they had Spider Riders, they had Mummies Alive. I think they had Clyde. I had never heard of that show, as well as Green Screen Adventures, and I'm guessing a few others. But that's what they had. That's what they had this past year. Now I don't know if this has been going on for a year or so, or two, maybe a year and a half, but that's the animation lineup they've had. Monday through Friday, and I think something similar, Saturday and Sunday. But now things are going to switch up this upcoming year, or in a few weeks, starting September 27th. Things are going to switch up. Now what I mean by things switching up is this. Starting on September 27th, there will be some shows coming on back on television that have not been seen on television in the past, well, I guess for me, the past 10 years almost. What are these shows I'm talking about? Well, here they are. The new lineup that's going to be starting September 27th from Cookie Jar Entertainment, that's going to be airing on the morning, airing in the morning hours, early morning hours on ThisTV, which again, like I say, is a subdivision of the My Network TV channels, a subdivision channel of the My Network TV channels. And I'll put a description box, I'll put this lineup in the description box along with the links. But anyway, here is the schedule. Monday through Friday, here's the schedule. Starting at 7 o'clock, which will be 4 o'clock for me, and again, I guess it's due to scheduling conflicts or the way they did it, but at 4 o'clock in the morning, my time, 7 o'clock probably elsewhere where you may get, like I say, ThisTV, or basically the subdivision of My Network TV, from what I can tell. But starting at 7 o'clock, depending on where you live, or whatever time these shows will come on, but 4 o'clock my time, Heathcliff, that's right, Heathcliff will start off the Monday through Friday morning lineup. Now we're not talking about Heathcliff and Marmaduke, we're not talking about Heathcliff and Dingbat, we're talking about Heathcliff and the Cadillac Cats. They are going to be making a return to television for the first time in about 9 to 10 years. As we all know, the last time we saw them was on ABC Family, when it was known as Fox Family. So yes, now Heathcliff and the Cadillac Cats are making their return to television starting the 27th, kicking off the new Monday through Friday morning lineup on ThisTV, on the ThisTV network, courtesy of Cookie Jar Entertainment. Then they are going to be followed by the Wacky World of Tex Avery. Now, in case you don't know what that show is, in short, that show is basically like a tribute to the animation style artwork of Tex Avery. Then that's going to be followed, and again I'll show you the times and everything here, by Inspector Gadget, which again is going to air at 5 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock depending on where you guys are. But Inspector Gadget is going to be the third show to air. And then at 8:30, 5:30 my time, we're going to have something similar to what we had during the mid to later years of the Disney afternoon. I mean, if you might remember back in the mid to late 90s, when the Disney afternoon was, wearing down and everything and becoming TDA and such, they would start airing shows on different days. Well, this is going to be something similar to that, because following Inspector Gadget, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be Gadget's Boys Adventures in History. And then, following Inspector Gadget on Thursdays and Tuesdays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, following Inspector Gadget, will be the Pink Panther show. Now, we're not sure if it's the MGM Pink Panther, where he just, the classics, or if it's going to be the newer one where he talks. So, that's going to follow Inspector Gadget. Like I say, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be Gadget's Boys Adventures in History. Tuesday and Thursdays, Pink Panther. Then at 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock here will be Spider Riders, and then to finish off the Monday through Friday lineup will be at 9:30, 6:30 here, Magi-Nation. Then the Saturday morning lineup, and I'll get into Saturday morning and Sunday morning when I come back because I don't really want to go over anything. Oh wait a minute, I still got time, don't I? Let me check my time for a second. Let me check my time. Oh yeah, I got about 4.5 minutes. So I think I could get through the Saturday morning lineup with a breeze. So I just checked that I just had about 10 minutes, 30 seconds going. But okay, let's get through this with a breeze, alright? The Saturday morning lineup is going to be kind of like what you've been seeing lately on CBS and as of late as well. More educational, more, as the person points out that posted this news, more girl-themed as well, more educational, girl-themed. But the Saturday morning lineup will go like this. At 10 o'clock, 7 o'clock here will be this Green Screen Adventures. That's the only show so far besides Spider Riders that's going to be making a return. Green Screen Adventures starts off the Saturday morning lineup. Then following Green Screen Adventures at 10:30, 7:30 here will be Busytown Mysteries. Followed by that, the show following that will be The Busy World of Richard Scarry. And then following that will be Mary-Kate and Ashley in Action. That's right, that cartoon from back in the day that aired on ABC and everything, which I don't know why they even aired it, just because of the popularity of the two. But Mary-Kate and Ashley in Action will be following The Busy World of Richard Scarry. Then at 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock here will be Cake. And then finishing off the Saturday morning lineup of girl-themed, educational / girl-themed programming on Saturday morning will be Dance Revolution. So that is the lineup for Saturday mornings. Green Screen Adventures, Busytown Mysteries, Busy World of Richard Scarry, Mary-Kate and Ashley in Action, Cake, and Dance Revolution. That's your Saturday morning lineup. As far as the Sunday morning lineup goes, I don't know if I can get into that real quickly. You know what? I'm going to go into part 2. I don't like doing a two-parter sometimes now that we have 15 minutes on YouTube, but that's what I'm going to do here because I don't want a chance of knowing the way I talk. Sometimes I might go over, so I'll be back with part 2.